Hey there, YouTube. I just want to make a quick video here about using Azure Service Bus with Airflow and the Celery Workers. So this is just an issue I ran into recently. So basically the setup is I'm running Airflow, and for the worker portion of it, I'm using Celery, and Celery is connecting to an Azure Service Bus. So with that set up, I was trying to figure out how to get it to work. And then if you search, so these were a couple of the main results I came up with. Is that basically you need to set this broker URL. I used to have this format, Azure Service Bus, and then SS policy, and then the key for it, and then you have your Service Bus namespace. So that kind of gets you the connection string to connect to the Azure Service Bus. And that mostly works. That mostly worked for me. But the problem was on my side was using that connection string, I could send requests to the service bus in Azure. So if you go to the Azure, I don't have it pulled up on my screen here at the moment, but if you go into Azure and you look at the service bus, there's a requests metrics section, and then there's a messages metrics section. So on my side, I could see that Celery was sending requests to the service bus, so it was communicating with the service bus, but it was not sending messages onto the service bus. And then here's just the other result is basically a similar kind of a thing where you have the Azure Service Bus, and then you have the, I don't know, this is a little bit different format for the query string here, but ultimately what happened for me was it was connecting to the service bus, but it wasn't sending messages to it. So in short, the solution was in the Airflow config file, there's this operation timeout field here. So you can give it a number of seconds to wait before timing out. So it was set to this for me, 1 second. So I just changed it to like 10 seconds. I don't know if that's the best value necessarily, but after doing that, Celery was able to successfully send messages onto the Azure Service Bus. So that might be something to take a look at if you're running into the same issue. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think that's pretty much it. So basically the symptoms for me was that looking at the Azure Service Bus, you could see that Celery was connecting to the service bus, and Celery was also creating queues inside of the service bus. So like that whole piece was working successfully, but it just wasn't able to post messages to it. And as a result, whenever Airflow would try to run a task using that Celery worker, it would time out and fail. So anyways, that's it. Hopefully that helps somebody. Thanks. Bye.